It's week 7 of the NFL, and our spotlight is on Michael Pittman, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Colts and the Texans on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that every snap, a truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Colt defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. It's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Alert! Alert! Check! Check! Hey! Hey!
Here's Stroud.
Check that!
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. An interception on the opening drive, and you know they didn't say it verbatim this week, but you can kind of tell that this offense thought they could take advantage of the secondary, who's near the bottom of the league rankings-wise. Well, that secondary got the first laugh.
And we were worried about their confidence coming into it. Could they withstand another team throwing the football against them? How about this interception early in the game? Their confidence has to take a nice jump, doesn't it?
So the Colts in great position here as they get things started. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. If he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 94 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And he is caught, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. In motion right is Pittman. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet, but never admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This one caught by Davis. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
Now Stroud. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do...
There he goes, left side! And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. What heck of a 3rd down conversion, 43 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Pierce now up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
They go again with Pierce. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. You look at this Colt defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll toss this to Pierce on the right side. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Ready, get.
2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Got his man, Dell. Touchdown, Texans! Take Dell, his first touchdown.
Cougar 19. Viking 18.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts 1st down as he gets this up past the 40. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
First down, Colts.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like staff takes a look. We'll step aside. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Houston set to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a set. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
On the jump.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Stroud coming right back after the pick six. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Colts football, and Michael Pittman, helmet back on and ready to go. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game.
And this is going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and they are able to add on to the...
It's really tough to come.
Come on, set.
Taking a shot for Dell here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the... Tui got in and dropped it. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return.
And the Texans will take over. For the
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Deshaun Watson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. Justin Fields, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Josh Allen, strong as ever, as his guys finished off the first half at 7-1. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. So here are the Colts to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10.
Cardinal, let's go now.
Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Bennett. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 2nd and 9 now. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
On 1st down, it's Bennett. Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Open man downfield is Davis.
33 yards that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brown once more. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the...
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And Stroud now to throw.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
2nd and a couple.
He'll look to throw.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check match. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Charger, 19 Charger, go.
Now back to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. On 3rd down, Bennett.
Some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Now 2nd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down and goal.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score.
No! 60 by 6. Alert! Alert! Cut go!
Play action. Here's Stroud. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee, because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
Touchdown! Tyler Scott, 32 yards. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Come on. Hey. Pat the street. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And Davis with it left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25. That's the number 2. NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Fight, 97. Mega.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
And they will take a knee here.
Set, ready.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Indianapolis, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.